this is not a hard decision
Like-
to Ooh.
Oh,
Really tough.
that's really
Fun?
tough.
B.
Oh no, because
Assalamualaikum precious people, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Zafira. I'm currently a graduate student at Harvard Graduate School of Education, and I am today joined by these two wonderful ladies. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi everyone, precious people. My name is Khansa. You may call me Khansa, and I go by the acronym of KKLisha on Instagram, and it's so great to be here.
Okay, and
hi guys. Oh, precious people. Okay. My name is Sabrina. I'm now studying at MIT, studying system design and management, visiting them in HGSE, and
Woo!
yeah.
So, the reason why I invited these lovely ladies with me today is because I would like to play a quick Would You Rather game, campus edition.
Okay, let's surprise us because we don't really know what's the list.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't
It's
know
gonna
what the
be a
list
surprise.
is. So, for those of you who don't know what a Would You Rather game is, it's a game where I would ask two different scenarios between A and B.
Right.
And Kak Sabrina and also Khansa will have to decide whether they would rather go with the A scenario or the B scenario.
Okay, sure.
So I hope you understand the game. We're just going to get ahead and get started.
Sure.
Are you ready? Are you
Ready.
Yeah.
First question. Would you rather have 8 a.m. classes every day or 8 p.m. classes every day? I'm going to make you say the answer in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So 8 a.m. is A and 8 p.m. is B. 3, 2, 1. A.
AM.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
quite the same.
Why 8 a.m.?
Because I think 8 p.m. or such is the time for you to actually connect with friends, for example, in like dinners, get-togethers, and informal events. And probably my brain is already dead by that
Right,
time.
right.
It will be hard
Agreed.
for me to wake up in the morning, but still, I
Yeah.
would prefer the morning.
Okay, what about you?
It's the same reason, honestly. Like, I feel like my brain is most productive and it's most effectively working in the morning when I wake up. By the nighttime, I'm already like super dead. So easily 8 a.m.
Even till 8 a.m.
8 a.m. is a bit, if it's negotiable to 9 or like 10, it's okay.
Honestly, I feel like we're all from Indonesia, and I feel
Right.
like we experience having to be ready for school by 7 in the
7.
morning.
Literally, like you go, I departed from my house at 5:30.
Yeah, same.
You're like,
Same.
wow, my
Yeah.
So we'll be fine with 8
We'll be
a.m.,
fine.
right?
Definitely.
Okay, second question. Would you rather never have a smartphone again or never have a laptop again?
Okay, that's a hard question.
Smartphone
Okay.
A, laptop B.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
B.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, why smartphone?
My work is basically produced in Figma, which is a design app. FYI, like my background is from product design and software engineering, and so if I don't have a laptop, how am I gonna work? I probably cannot do stuff real time. I don't know. Like, it's such a hard question.
It is a very tough decision though, but like I feel like the reason why I prefer to have a smartphone, my phone is like my primary source of communication with
Okay.
family and stuff, and because I'm living like 22 hours away from home, like the idea of not having a smartphone, not being able to contact them, like kind of scares me. So yeah, so that was my reason.
Yeah, that's also valid. So I don't really know. Oh my god.
It's okay. Stay firm with your answers.
You desisted.
Would you rather have the worst professor of all time once or have just okay professors forever? 1, 2, 3.
A.
Okay.
My reason is because I feel like you can get the most out of your academic experience through your professor.
Yes.
So it's not just about the course, but the person teaching it. It's okay to just have one like really bad professor, but the other ones are like really good ones, rather than settling down for a mediocre like professor for the rest of your life. So that's just
Practically the same reason.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
What should I add?
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Definitely one bad professor,
Yeah.
done with, and then great professor, for the rest of
sure.
it.
Because it's well, it's also beyond the classroom.
Would you rather have a constantly messy dorm slash apartment or constantly smelly dorm slash apartment? Messy or smelly?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, indeed, because my dorm is messy at the moment because my life is just messy right now. Like everything is just too much stuff. So even though it's messy, but if I smell something fishy, I really have to get to the core of it and make it go away because you cannot sleep or it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
How
it's
about
hard. Yeah, it's the same reason. It's hard to function when the place is smelly. So,
But ideally, neither.
ideally, neither for
you?
sure.
Would you rather write your paper, final paper, in under 1 hour or wing a surprise exam that's half your grade? In 3, 2, 1.
A. Because we've done it before.
Yeah, and
We probably all did it before.
Well, I never done it in less than 1 hour.
Oh.
Maybe less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you're
1
a
hour
deadliner.
is true.
1 hour. No.
But because exam is like so many unpredicted variable, like
Yeah.
I will probably
No, I would be so scared to
So
go into
scared
like
and
a surprise
anxious.
exam.
My personal tip for all of you who are students who want to write their papers really quickly, I would say do your research well. As long as you've done your research and as long
Right.
as you know what your argument is going to be, writing an essay is not as difficult as you make it out to be.
Okay.
If you want to know how to write an essay, I made some videos about it. I'll put it down in the comment section or in the description box. So I hope that can help you all. Would you rather barely pass your favorite class you ever took / disappoint your favorite professor or repeat the worst class you've ever taken for another semester?
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
A.
I'm sorry. Because
Barely passing is fine.
yeah, as long as you
As long as you
just
pass.
so hard
Yeah.
if you kind of repeat
Yeah.
Yeah.
some bad experience
Well,
in a
for me,
class.
I don't know, ever since I entered grad school, I feel like my mindset has already shifted as well. Like I no longer go for grades, so like I feel like if it's my favorite class, it's probably my favorite class because I enjoy learning in that class so
Yes.
much that I don't care about the grades. So
Yes.
if it does
Agreed.
not reflect well in my grades, then you know at least the learning process was fantastic. No.
Yeah,
I
mean,
agree.
You just cannot imagine going through the class.
Yeah, I
every
can
day.
imagine it.
And that's actually the reason why you have add and drop period. Because when you're feeling, oh my god, I cannot
Yeah.
be in this class, I cannot keep up, or I
You
don't
can just
really
drop it.
go with the materials, you can
Yes.
still have the chance to drop it.
So I guess that's another perks of being in Harvard / MIT, and I'm sure in a lot of universities as well. So I completely agree with that one. Would you rather have to walk to school for 40 minutes both ways with free tuition or be able to drive to school in 10 minutes but your tuition is double? I feel like this is really
Very easy.
It's very
Obviously.
In 3, 2, 1.
A, because I think I've been there, done that as
Oh,
well.
really?
Because it's two-way, right?
Yeah.
The departure and return.
Yeah.
There was a time where in the beginning of going here, I didn't get an ideal dorm, so I kind of find one that's actually quite far, and I kind of walked and ride the bus, and I think I realized,
manageable.
you know, in Jakarta, the distance between my home and the city center is like 40 minutes and such. So I'm like, I'm like the traffic jam. So like
We're
20
fine.
minutes, I'm fine.
Okay.
How about you?
Same. Honestly, same reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if it's about tuition,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
no double.
No,
No.
if it's double, oh my.
Would you rather have extremely difficult homework, but you only graduate in 1 year, or have super easy homework and then graduate in 10 years? This is not a hard decision to
Can
make.
you change the 10 years?
Would you rather have a fun professor, but difficult homework, or have a boring / difficult professor with fun homework? Think about that
That's
for a
really
sec.
tough.
really
Fun
tough.
professor and hard homework, or boring professor and fun homework? I know what I want.
I think think I know the reality.
Yeah.
Like the realistic answer.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
A.
B.
Oh no, because
B.
it depends actually.
Yeah.
It can be A and B because sometimes when you're stumbling upon a time where you really need the requirements and you just have no time left because of the ticking clock or everything, maybe B would make your life easier, so
Yes.
I'll opt for that. But of
Yes.
course, I would really want a fun professor.
I personally think that a difficult homework is worth it if you're going to have a great professor because you're going to think, oh, we're doing it for him or for her, and therefore I will do this. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna ace the homework. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, the gap between what and the reality, as Kak Sabrina said.
Reality
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes in reality, you know, you have a lot of coursework,
Definitely.
and and you want to be able to perform very well in your homeworks too. So I feel like that case in reality happens a lot. So B is pretty realistic to me, but I would want a fun professor for
In
sure.
an ideal world,
Yeah.
I'll go with A,
Yeah, me
but
too.
sometimes there's just a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Last one. Would you rather have a class with a big exam, no homework or attendance required, or always have to be in class and have homework but no test? Okay, in 3, 2, 1. B.
Oh,
Okay. I'm glad we're on the
surprising.
same page.
Oh, that's surprising.
Because I think with homeworks being repeated throughout the whole semester, you kind of got the idea of, okay, you're constantly reminded because spaced repetition, like
Yes.
that study term, after a class, you have to constantly repeat
Yes.
it, and I think homework helps that. And
Yes.
it's good to have no exams.
Yeah.
So rather than just feeling that you understand stuff and then bam, exam, and like, what?
I'm
We
the
never
same.
discussed
Honestly, I
it.
feel like a lot of pressure are being put on exam that sometimes we get lost in, like, you know, like the learning process. But if you are if you make like going to classes mandatory and truly maximize that academic experience in class, I feel like the outcome is gonna be different.
And at the end of the day, it's not about, again, the result or the grade or the GPA, but it's about how much learning you actually did throughout your, 1 year, 2 year education or academic responsibility. And so that is the end of our Would You Rather game. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
And if you want to know more about these wonderful ladies, I will put their YouTube channels and also Instagram accounts on the description box down below. And just quickly, we can also shout it out. Your Instagram and YouTube is?
Sabrina and Rainy, gonna be quite hard to spell.
I'll do that for you. And
I'm KK Alicia on Instagram and Khansa Alicia on YouTube.
okay, thank you so much for
you,
joining
guys.
in, precious people. See you again in the next video.
Bye.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.